Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking news right now, a large police presence, a large police investigation going on right now. This is Macomb County live pictures that you're looking at here. This is on Michael Avenue in Warren. We don't have many details at this point. We've been on the phone with Warren Police trying to figure out exactly what is going on out here. They tell us it's very early in their investigation. They have no information to release at this time. All we know is that there is a large police presence. See, the crime scene tape is up. This is front of a home. We're showing you one of the police cruisers, but there's a long line of police cruisers back that way. We are zooming in now on that police tape. As you can see, definitely an investigation going on. Local 4 will stay on the scene, try to gather as much information as we can throughout the night. Check for any updates on clickondetroit.com, and we'll have updates for you throughout the evening.
Our other top story tonight, no ice is safe. That's the warning from a local sheriff after an ice fishing accident in Oakland County leaves a grandfather fighting for his life. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Will Jones in for Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. Thanks for being with us tonight. The Oakland County Sheriff says the quick actions of a neighbor and first responders likely saved the lives of that grandfather and his grandson yesterday afternoon. Here's where it happened. The 66-year-old man and his 15-year-old grandson were drilling a hole right here on Lake George in Addison Township. This is near the 700 block of West Leonard Road when the ice gave way. Fortunately, a neighbor saw the whole thing, paddled out there with a kayak, pulled the teen out of the ice. That Good Samaritan also kept the grandfather's head above the water until rescue crews got there, pulled him to safety. And once they got there, the firefighters, they started CPR. I talked with Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard earlier tonight about all this. He says the ice is dangerously unstable right now due to the fluctuating temperatures.
Well, first and foremost, no ice is safe right now. Please stay off the ice. We've had such fluctuating temperatures and not a consistent hard freeze for long enough period to really make predictable safe ice.
Best advice, according to the sheriff, do not go on the ice right now. It's just not safe. You heard that. But he also says if you do, wear a flotation device. The grandfather and his grandson were not wearing life jackets at the time of that accident. And bring the necessary tools like an ice pick if you're going on the ice. The sheriff also tells me that man is in critical condition right now, fighting for his life tonight. The boy was treated and released.
We've been experiencing above average temperatures, but that is going to change. Ron is here with the forecast. Hi, Ron.
Hey, Will, Ty, we are looking at temperatures that are going to be going up throughout the nighttime hours and even more tomorrow. A Track 4D radar showing those scattered showers right now moving through Metro Detroit. Now, they're winding down and becoming more sporadic, but you could still encounter some of these showers between now and even tomorrow morning. So as we close in, you can see right around Northville and Plymouth, we have some showers moving through Milford and getting over toward Highland Township. We have showers in your area. Then going over toward Madison Heights and Clawson, Utica, Shelby Township, Warren, Sterling Heights, and even over into the downtown Detroit area and going over toward the East Riverfront district. You can see still a couple of showers moving through on the east side of town and the Grosse Pointe. So these showers are with us right now. The cloudy conditions are going to be persisting. Some areas even seeing some patchy fog tonight. I want to remind you that those temperatures are very mild and they're going up tonight. Look at this. We're at 47 right now in Detroit. We're in the 50s already as you get into some parts of southeast Michigan. So I'm going to talk about this warmth with us, the rain, and also your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day forecast just minutes away.
Okay, thank you, Ron. A 66-year-old woman was killed and 3 others hurt in a head-on collision in Oakland Township. It happened just before 2 this afternoon on Rochester Road near Beach Drive. Deputies say the 19-year-old driver of the Ford Edge crossed the center line, striking a Jeep. The 66-year-old woman from Livonia was a passenger in the back seat of the SUV. The 2 others in the Jeep, as well as the driver of the other vehicle, were taken to a hospital. Deputies say alcohol does not appear to be a factor in this crash.
Also new tonight at 11, a man is facing multiple charges after a violent carjacking in Ferndale. Police say 40-year-old Brian Marks attacked 2 women in the parking lot of New Way Bar on Woodward Avenue just after midnight on December 26. Police say Marks blocked the woman's car, this is where it happened here, accusing them of almost hitting another vehicle. Then he punched the driver and knocked the passenger unconscious. He then stole their car, according to police. Officers spotted the stolen vehicle on Woodward Avenue in Royal Oak. Marks tried to get away but crashed the vehicle. He was then captured after trying to run away on foot. Marks now faces 2 counts of carjacking, fleeing police, and driving without a license. Well, it's been a year and a half since 28-year-old Kevon Price was shot and killed near his home on Detroit's northwest side. His family says they still don't know who killed him or why.
And tonight they're asking for the public's help to bring the shooter to justice.
I just want everyone to understand that gun violence is like the worst thing you can do to take from a family.
28-year-old Kevon Price had just gotten into his car on Oakfield Avenue between Pilgrim and Puritan on his way to work on the morning of June 8, 2023, when a car drove by and someone fired shots, killing him, leaving an unfillable void in so many hearts.
He was just a good guy. He was quiet, he was humble, but everybody loved him. Everybody loved him. He drew people to him without even having to say a word.
The killer remains on the run, his family now making this plea for your help to find the person responsible.
I just don't understand why. If you knew him, you would have loved him. You didn't know him. If you took him away from me, you had no idea who he was as a person.
You know who you are. And if you got any kind of conscience, and the people around you, if they got any kind of conscience, just call Crime Stoppers.
A family who has been waiting for closure for far too long.
This family done went through enough. It's been a year and a half. Please, somebody.
You took my only nephew. I know I'm supposed to forgive. That's gonna be hard.
KP, as he was known among his loved ones, was a source of inspiration for so many.
My brother was so outgoing, ambitious. He didn't let nothing stop him.
Every day is still a fight for me to understand I'm still living this life without my big brother. He was more than just a brother to me. And that's why I want this world to understand and know. He was a leader. He was a motivator. He would get me going.
If you know anything, call 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Keep in mind, rewards are paid when tips lead to an arrest. Also, you will remain anonymous. A man is charged in a fatal beating in Madison Heights on Christmas Eve. It happened at the Madison Oaks mobile home community on DeQuinder near I-696. Family members say Robert Kavanaugh tried to stop his neighbor from abusing a dog. Police say 68-year-old Rodney Beasley attacked Kavanaugh with a pipe. Beasley faces a 4-year felony charge for assault with a dangerous weapon. Charges may be updated as more information is gathered from witnesses and the Oakland County Medical Examiner.
Well, Detroit is cracking down on blight and cars parked illegally throughout the city, but some neighbors in southwest Detroit say they're being unfairly targeted with those tickets.
7, 8.
8 tickets?
8 tickets.
For what, how much each?
Some for $100.
Some people living near Verner and Junction say many homes don't have driveways, but that doesn't stop the tickets from coming. And residents who resort to parking in their backyards are also hit with fines. Speaking on behalf of about a half dozen of those people is Ed Geis. And he says since the summer months, neighbors near Verner and Junction have been getting at least 2 to 4 tickets each.
They only had, I think, 10 days to pay the fine or, remove the problem. And if they didn't do it within the 10 days, then the city would remove the vehicles and charge them whatever the cost was.
Well, there was some confusion about whether or not this was a city issue or a Detroit police issue, but Local 4 has learned police are enforcing the tickets on abandoned or illegally parked vehicles. The primary goal is to bring every part of the city into compliance with city code. They're reminding neighbors those tickets should actually be seen as warnings at first, and then residents have time to fix the problem before further action is taken.
A lot of people will be looking closely at their Mega Millions tickets.
So much excitement behind this right now. Someone could be starting off the new year as a billionaire. Tonight's Mega Millions drawing is worth a staggering $1.22 billion. This is the 5th largest in Lotto's history. The lottery craze, of course, drawing a lot of people out to buy tickets. The one question we've all been thinking about, what would you do if you won all that money?
If I win, I would take care of my family and put some to charity and save the rest.
And with this mega ticket, we're going to build us a brand new store big enough to service all of the community.
Well, those numbers aren't out yet, but when they are, we will let you know. I have a question. What would you do if you?
Oh, on the spot. You know, I think everybody would pay off debts. For me, though, I would definitely come back to work. I love what I do. I wouldn't quit the job. A lot of people might just be gone after that, but I'd be back.
I'm waiting to hear the sharing part. You're going to be sharing, right? You know?
And then spreading the love, of course.
Did you all play? Did you all play?
I didn't play.
I did
no.
Christmas Eve. I played. And
I played
I'm still
tonight.
here.
So, okay.
We got to get the office pool going.
We got to, increase the chances.